You know, when people say that we are the greatest people on the planet, that's true. Like, I'm in here cooking, frying. Well, I usually don't like the fried chicken, but I'm doing it. And it looks good. And I got some biscuits in the oven. They're not really quite. Hold on. Now, I can tell by the feeling of them. The feeling of them, I can tell they're gonna be really good. Yep. When they say we the greatest people on the planet, that's true. I've been really cooking ever since I was like 15 years old. Mm-hmm. Yep. I've been cooking ever since I was 15. Yep. Like it's good to make the flour real soft. Even you can't handle where it's sticky. It's best to like make the flour real soft. You know what I'm saying? And just put more flour, like pet flour over it, so where you can handle it, where it'll still be soft in the middle. Because if you just putting all that flour in there, it's gonna make it hard. Like on the inside, it won't. You know what I'm saying? But on the inside, if you want to make a a biscuit that's really moist, make it wet, more wet, and have it damp on the outside to where it won't stick to you. And that way, when it rises up in the oven, it'll still be kind of like kind of crunchy on the top, but it'll still be soft, crunchy and soft, crust soft, real crust soft. Like when you press down, you feel the softness in it. It won't be as hard. So that's how I really gained getting down with the I just don't like to cook it too fast. Yeah. The video is entitled "We Are the Greatest." We are the greatest. We cook the best at everything. We are the greatest. We cook the best at everything. So that's the title of the video. We are the greatest. We cook the best at everything. And you know that's true. Because we read it all the time in the Bible where it says, "Thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God." The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people. And then you look in First Chronicles chapter 17 and 21. It said, "What nation is in the earth that is like thy people Israel? What one nation in the earth that is great?" In other words, we the best at everything. Yep. Let me go outside. Hold on, let me see if I can go. I usually don't like to go outside if I like film, especially in this area, filming around a lot of people and stuff like that. It depends on where I'm at. All right. Somebody spoke. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I normally would have did a regular video coming out here. I'm gonna take you back in there. Sure. I'm gonna take it back there. I usually don't come out like to come outside with every. You know what I'm saying? This is a nice area and it's closer right there to the stores and stuff, but I don't know, man. I still don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that I have a roof over my head and stuff like that. I get it, but this neighborhood, I don't like it. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. But the stores, the only thing I like about it, they got them stores down there. That's the only thing. Damn, I want to show them numbers on it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the only thing. I like it. I like it in here. I mean, no, I don't. I love it the fact that I have a roof over my head. That's one. But as far as just the area, nah. But I like it. The only thing I like about it is closer to stores. That's it. That's it. But I had no other choice. Me and my mother, boy, that was before my mother had a stroke and got down. You know what I mean? As people didn't know, I'm a chef. I didn't go to school for this. I want people to know. I didn't go to school for this at all. I've been cooking ever since I was like 14. I'm gonna say I started cooking when I was 15, but I really was doing it the whole time. I just started cooking at 15. And I remember my first cook that I cooked. It was some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. And I remember they had an elderly lady, my mother's friend. She came by and it was all delicious. It was perfect. It was like I've been cooking forever, but I never cooked a day in my life. That she came out smooth. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put it up in here. That's the stuff that I'm using right there. I actually use heavy duty whipped cream too. Everybody know what that is. Yep, everybody know what that is. And sometimes I use the plain whipped cream in the like in a cup that you buy in the cup or in the bucket. But yeah, man, people always come up in there. Like somebody came in and like said, fight this, fight that, and like boxing matches and all that. See, people look at me and they probably say, "Oh, he's an easy win because I'm small and all that little type of stuff." You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times, a lot of people they done looked at people like me and probably misjudged. You know, you can't go. That's why I say you can't look at a person and just judge them based off of what you see, because you just might be surprised. And appearance sure can fool. I'm gonna put it like that. Appearance sure can fool you. I'm not acting like I'm nothing. I don't go around and act like I'm nothing all bad or nothing like that. I don't do that. But you can't judge a book by its cover. Like that, I believe that saying. When they say you can't judge a book by its cover, that's true. You can't do it. Yeah, Yeah, and I talk about the blacks, Hispanics, Native American people being the real Jews of the Bible on here. Yeah. See, yeah, when you go to telling people about the truth, when you go to telling people the real truth, the real deal, you'll see how long they'll stick around. Those are the deceivers, the ones that come in and act like they're talking all good and stuff like that. I don't. That's why I don't trust nobody, man. Yeah. It just goes to show you, you can't trust nobody. Cause see, like immediately when I said something about that guy coming in here threatening, that white so-called white man coming in here threatening people and stuff like that. When I mentioned something about that, and at first they were saying what's cooking, and then it looks really nice. All right, now, and them the main ones that your enemy. Soon as I said something about the size, and you can't go by the size, and people judge you based upon your size, and they go off of that, determine whether they can really conquer you or beat you down or whatever. And they, oh, he's weak, and then he look a little older too, and then I can do that, and that's the way the devil does. He'll turn around and try to pick on me like that. But you can't go by what you see. You can't look at somebody and judge them based upon the outward appearance, because you just might be surprised. Yeah. And the very people that come, they say your biggest supporters. I'm gonna say it like this here: your biggest supporters is the haters. Your haters is your biggest supporters. I really didn't want to say that or say it like that. Your haters, they be in your lives on time. They be the first one. Zoom, as soon as you go live, they be right there. Them be your biggest haters. No, your haters and the biggest supporters. That's what I was told. Yep. They be they'll hate you, but they'll be your biggest supporters. Is the haters. That's crazy. Yeah, they'll shoot right on in here. As soon as they see, what they do is people pick out channels, right? And they, oh, I like this channel. Oh, let me see what he talking about. Oh, okay, he gonna be talking about me. Oh, okay. He ain't for our people. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna subscribe to this channel and stalk it, and I'm gonna hit the notification bell twice. So whenever he go live, I'll know it, and I'll be able to go and click on the video and say, oh, let me go see what he's talking about. Yep. Mm-hmm. People do that. And they'll say something nice in the comment section. But just because they say something nice in the comment section, that doesn't mean that those people are really, they are like family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that don't mean nothing. They'll collab with you, talk to you, ask you what you're doing, what you're cooking, what you're doing, what you're cooking up, what you're doing this and that, and be some of your biggest damn haters. And then go back, they'll be spies and go back and tell the other person what they say. Look at this video right here. Look at this. Look what this motherfucker put out there. And kid just came in your live. They just talked and had a good conversation. You think you sit there having a good conversation with them or whatever, and they'll turn around and be the biggest. Like I give you a perfect example. I was talking with a young man in Walmart. He knew the history of what our people went through. like slavery and the Greeks and the Romans, Greeks and these and that, how our people was conquered by other nations and we was forced into beat in submission to them. And he was very good at breaking everything down. I mean, when I say he's good, he's professional at breaking things down when it comes to stuff like that. He's good, very good. A situation came up to where I was defending a black woman because the so-called white man came right there and got her receipt and said, "Hey, I don't think you had paid for this." And knowing we do have trouble with those cash registers. Sometimes them cash registers be fucking up. You go there and swipe your damn card, like, damn, what the hell going on? So you sit there damn near for about 30 minutes trying to get that shit right. And it just be fucked up. And you be like, I know I got such and such amount of money on this card. Then you try it again. So they say, okay, we're gonna go to another self-checkout cash register. All right, we do that. Okay, it gets right. And then sometime it don't be that you don't be them paid for your shit. A lot of time it just be them fucked up ass cash registers. That be on them damn machines. That's what I told. I told the so-called white man straight up, just like that. And I was talking, no, I was talking to my supposed to be brother, so-called black man. Now he was one of those that were coon for the white man. He's one of those that um he was an undercover agree undercover understanding what we went through. There's different types of Uncle Tom. Some of them openly you can't talk to some of them. Some of them openly mean to you and don't want to have a conversation with you, but they'll have a conversation with white folks. Some of them is nice and friendly and they'll talk to you and talk to you on that level, but as soon as the shit really go down and it's really time for them to stand on your side, they're gonna stand with that damn white man. So I told the so-called white man, I said, I'm not talking to you. I said, man, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. So that's where things really it got heated. It went from 0 to 60. It really did. And things got out of hand really quick. And I cussed him out because he said he owned Walmart. I cussed him out. I told him he was the devil that the Bible speaks of. I was just saying all kind of shit that came to my spirit. And I walked on out the store. But the other guy, the one I was talking to, who I thought was with me, he said he was trying to beckon for me is not to say too much. As if he was telling me, no, don't say that. I'm cooning. No, don't say this to the white man. I'm gonna get in trouble. I can't. He was trying to humble himself because he was trying to save his job. But me myself, I didn't give a damn about none of that shit. I just said I'm just gonna tell him straight up what's on my mind and tell him how it is. He didn't like that. So from that day on, when I took up for that so-called black woman, I became inferior. He looked at me as I was inferior to him. He considered me to be inferior. It scared him. Like, oh, okay, his eyes open. He ain't no dummy or whatever. So he eyed me. So he tried to come at me now. But I let him know in so many words. When I see him coming, acting like he paying for something, I look at him straight up and I tell him. I said, "Oh, you watching me?" He exposed himself. He said, "Yeah." I said, "I know it. That's why I'm videotaping you." I said it in a couple. I didn't get a chance to get the video. I think the video accidentally, like it cut off, and I didn't get a chance to save it. But that's what he done. Yeah, I'm fine. He exposed himself. I said, "You wonder why we call you the devil?" God is for everybody. I said, "Not the God. The God of your God is the God of the devil. Your God and my God is not the same. That's why you can do the shit you do." And I kept on. I proceeded to keep going about my day. So I mean, I still goes in there. But he be watching people to see if they gonna take something. That's the way the white folks do. They'll watch you to see if you're gonna take something. Just like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But your biggest supporter, more than likely, when they know you're an exposed, they ain't gonna write too many comments in that. The best people that try to manipulate a conversation, make them aware of what they're doing. Once you expose what they're doing, ain't shit they can do. Mm-hmm. So I don't really like to waste my time even putting their comment up on the screen because I think people looking for different things. Some people just go out just looking for just trying to seek for attention. Some people be seeking for attention. People have different motives why they come and watch your video. It's a motive behind it. It's not all for the same. People come and watch your content for different reasons. Some people come and watch your content because they trying to learn and they trying to understand where you coming from, and they actually trying to find out the history of it. Some people be actually seeking the truth because they want to do the right thing. Some people come in here for the right thing. People come in here and watch your videos for different reasons. Everybody have a different reason why they observe your content. See, there's a difference. People can like your content and not like you. People like different things about people, depending on what you like. People come up in here and watch my videos or watch other people's videos because like I said, let's go back to different reasons. Everybody have a different reason. You have some people come in just to troll it. You have some people come in and they want to understand where you're coming from. You have some people come in that actually seeking for what's right and what's wrong. It depends on whatever their comment is. You can pretty much read between the lines of what their motive are. You can tell when they're trolling. They'll say something about I just fed my dog. Uh, I like dog meat. I like I got my wet myself up in the rain. And your whole comment, your title is not even what they're trying to type in there. So it's some people that just want to just be funny. Different reasons. People watch it for different reasons. And then you actually have some people that actually like your content and they watch it. You know what I mean? They'll be like, man, I enjoy your videos are very educational and I love keep doing what you're doing. Then you know that's somebody that's more than likely that's trying to learn something or whatever. Yeah, people write different things and people control you in different ways. Some of them will act like they with you and say everything, all the things that you want them to say. Act like okay, I agree with what he's saying. What he's saying is a factual fact, and get to the end and be like, say something kind of like crazy that let you know all they did. They came in and was trying to be right, but they was a deception the whole time. So, people, like I said again, people come into your live and watch your live for different reasons. Just like people in this world like different things about people. Just because a person like hug another person, uh, a man or woman hug another man or woman, that doesn't necessarily mean that the person like you like that. It could mean that they just when they say they love, there's a difference between loving you and in love with you. People can love you but not be in love with you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to break down the point of this video here. Even though the title, we are the greatest, we cook the best at everything. People come up in here, oh, okay, that's interesting. But some people will troll that. It just depends on what they in here for. What is they looking to gain from this video? What are they looking to gain from my video? Are they looking and listening to my video because they want to go back and tell others like, hey, I learned something or whatever? Or do they just want to just troll your channel and just go back and tell a friend, hey, look this video this guy showed, this motherfucker showed. You know what I'm saying? People show things for different reasons. You know? They just do. So it depends on what your reason is for coming in here. Yeah, it just depends on your reason for coming. Yeah, let me check this. Wow, yeah, they came out good. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. People come in and watch your content for different reasons. The biscuits came out good. Yeah, man. People watch your stuff for different reasons, man. Yeah, man. People come in and they watch your shit for different reasons. Everybody that come in your live doesn't mean that they're supporters. When I say supporters, I'm just talking about somebody that just want to come and just learn something. And it's like, damn, I learned a lot, and I'm gonna apply this to my life. I was looking for some knowledge or something like that, you know. Something like that. People come in for different reasons. And now, whatever that motive is, like maybe sometime, maybe I might have to ask people that sometime. Like in watching this live and watching everything that you heard, what is your intentions behind it? What's your intentions of coming in here? Like, what is your intention? Cook some beans the other day. I'm cooking and cleaning as I go. I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, troll. I'm finna leave you.